Hello, good afternoon everyone. My name is Rene Escamilla, as you can see over here. And today we're gonna practice, we're gonna review some details from previous topics, right? About introduce yourself. So introduce yourself. Repeat, introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
Alright, so my name is Mr. Escamilla. Repeat, my name is.
My name is.
My name is.
My name is.
Alright, so my name is Rene Escamilla. That's my full name. My name is. What's your name?
My name is Jenny.
My name is Mr. Escamilla. What's your name?
My name is Francisco.
My name is Mr. Escamilla. What's your name, sir?
My name is Raul.
My name is Mr. Escamilla. What's your name?
My name is Karen.
Very good. So far, guys, what we're going to do is to explain how you can introduce yourself with people around. Okay, so around, alrededor. Okay, my name is. So this is the first question that you need to remember. And another detail, remember that every time that you make questions, you need to remember about the WH questions. All right, so those, this one would be the hint, the thing that is going to help you to identify when you have to make questions. All right, so let me explain you. We have like four beginnings with these WH questions. All right, we have where, when, what, who, and we have some others, right? But right now we're gonna try to work with those. All right, so every time that you want to make questions, try to use, or if somebody is asking some questions, remember that would be the hint for you. All right, that would be a question. All right, so another question. As you can see over here, we have a how. I forgot this one. I'm sorry. How old are you? All right, repeat. How old are you?
How old are you?
How old are you? I can hear you.
How old are you?
More enthusiastic. How old are you?
How old are you?
Very nice. I like it. Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
Just watch the way that you talk, all right? Don't say like a where do you know. Where do you live? All right? Where do you live? All right? So, how old are you? The answer is going to be I am, and you say the age. I am 25 years old. All right? That would be the answer. For this question, where do you live? You have to answer, where do you live? I live in Soyapango. You know, one of the best places from El Salvador, right? So that's the two answers that you need to say when you have or when you hear any questions about it, all right? How old are you? Where do you live? So this is pretty much one of the first three things that you need to remember in order to introduce yourself. Remember, we have these WH questions, and besides that, we have some verbs that you need to manage. You know, manage, manejar, controlar. So I'm going to explain some information, Spanish, English, in order to you guys understand. Okay, just a moment. We have, you can share with Mr. Anaya, you said, right? So we have some verbs right there. Oh, Mr. Anaya, sorry. Okay, and besides that, we have another thing, another worksheet that you can use, Mr. Anaya. Take a look real quick. So, as you can see, we have some verbs, right? In order, guys, pay attention, 1 minute. In order to you understand how you can introduce yourself, remember that you need to use verbs. Repeat, verbs.
Verbs.
Verbs. All right, so or you can say am. But right now, don't get confused. All right, we're gonna work only with the right structures. Don't make contractions. All right. So remember. All right. How old are you, Mr. Anaya?
I am 24.
Where do you, how old are you, Miss? What's your name, Stacy?
Jenny.
Jenny, how old are you?
I am 25 years old.
Very nice. Where do you live, Raul?
I live in Soyapango City, the best city of this.
Yeah, that's the best one. That's the best one. You're right. Right on. My class. Mr. Anaya, where do you live?
I live in Apaneca.
Apaneca. Miss Carlosita, where do you live?
I live in Ciudad.
Ciudad Delgado. Very nice city. I like it. I always pass, repeat, pass. Pass, alright? Pass is like, pass cruising, pasar. No pasar de caminar, no. Pasar when you're driving a car. Repeat, car. Very nice, my class. Alright, so as you can see, we have these 3 questions over here. This one is not a WH question, but it's basically an answer for one of them, alright? So, because if I said, what's your name? You will answer, oh, my name is, alright? So then we have this, right? What's your name, right? Repeat, what's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Remember, every time that you introduce with somebody else, you need to present polite, alright? Repeat, polite. Polite means that you need to be cortés, amable, alright? So then try to shake hands, alright? If I say, for example, Jenny, how are you today?
Fine.
Good. My name is Renee. What's your name?
My name is Jenny.
Jenny. Okay, you already told me that twice, right? Hi, how are you?
Very good.
Very good. My name is Renee. What's your name?
My name is Francisco.
My name is Renee. How you doing?
I'm very well.
Very nice. What's your name?
My name is Raul.
Miss Carlosita, how are you today?
Fine.
Very good, Carlos. All right. As you can see, guys, everything is clear over here. Introduce yourself is the topic. Besides that, you need to be practicing with people around. Why? Because in that way you will have, the options to concrete conversation. You will have more information as a vocabulary in your mind. All right. So, do you have any questions so far, class? Yes? Okay, now we're gonna make the activity that we have over here. We have 2 minutes, alright? So, try to understand this worksheet that we have, that you have in your hands, and answer it. Alright? I give you 2 minutes, please, alright? Go ahead. Thank you. Alright guys, as we mentioned, we are reviewing this information. Remember, we have these WH questions. Besides that, remember that you need to add the verb to be, correct? So in order to complete some sentences, and that way you can inform people around what you need or what are you going to be answering, all right? Because if they ask you what's your name, you have to say, my name is, right? So we have here, some information about it, and that will be another topic. Okay, it will be another topic, but it needs to be mixed with this one that we are working right now, because in other words, you're not gonna be basically talking only with WH questions. You need to all right, guys. Thank you. We're back again. So what we're doing right now is reviewing this information. Remember that today we are going to mix 3 topics in one. All right. So at the beginning, I mentioned you that we have introduce yourself. But with introduce yourself, remember that you need personal pronouns. Do you know personal pronoun is?
No.
All right. I will tell you right now. Don't worry. Okay. All right. Repeat. I. You. They or she or he? He, right? He. She. It. You, right?
They.
they, we. Alright, so those are the personal pronouns that you need to use every time that you talk. For example, if I say, I wake up early today, I'm going to take a shower, or I take a shower. That's basically simple present, alright? So, but that's another topic. Besides that, remember that you need to use the verb to be. What is the verb to be? Is, are, and am, right? Alright? So, these three things needs to be mixed at the time that you talk. Are you following me, guys? ¿Comprende poquito? ¿Sí comprende? Okay, so right now I'm going to explain you everything about it, but I want you guys participate and tell me the answer. Carmencita, hi. Can you tell me the answer from question number 1?
Good morning. My name is Gary.
Very nice. Mr. Raulito, tell me the second answer, please.
My mother lives in San Salvador.
Very nice. Mr. Anaya, number 3, please.
I'm from Mexico.
Miss Jack, perdón, Miss,
Lisa.
I forgot your name all the time. Miss Jenny Ashley. Can you tell me?
I am studying English.
Very nice. Guys, let me ask you this. Do you have any questions about that worksheet that you have in your hands? Everything is clear because tomorrow we're gonna make probably a short quiz, 10 questions, and everything will be related with this information that we have here. Remember that you need to memorize, if it's possible, these verbs in order to have a nice conversation, a nice statement that is going to help you a lot. Without the introduction to this topic, how you can introduce to the people that is around the area where you are. Because every time, for example, if you go to any place, for example, we're gonna talk about like we're gonna be looking for a job. Alright, if you go to any place, any company, you have to introduce yourself as an employee or as a trainer or as a manager. You have to introduce yourself, right? No matter if you are the one that is going to make the questions, or no matter if you are the one that is going to answer the questions, alright? So you need to comprehend that kind of situation because you don't have to just say, hey, hi, come in. Okay? No, that's basically, how do you call this? Can you help me? That's not formal. That's the word. That's not formal. You need to be polite. You need to be better in the way that you talk. You need to show manners to the people that is around you. For example, if I'm coming to this area or to this company, if this guy is my first new hire, I'm going to ask him, hey, how you doing today? That's another way that you can say to the people, right? You said, how you doing? It's another way that you can say hello or get in contact with somebody else, right? Hey, how you doing today? So the same phrase is basically is telling you that what are you doing? You know, how's everything? So you can say, oh, I'm doing fine. How about yourself? And you start the conversation step by step, all right? Remember that we need to follow all this process because another thing. Before I leave, before I go home, you need to identify, when people is making questions, all right? Because sometimes there's some other people that ask questions and in a way like, for example, they are like, do you live in San Salvador? That's a different question, right? Of course, everybody lives in San Salvador, all right? So, but the question was, do you live? The answer needs to be